Hi, this is John.
This is Sonakshi.
This is Tahir Raj Bhasin.
And you're watching us on BollywoodHungama.com.
Well, on a huge popular demand, we finally have with us the Force 2 team, John Abraham, Sonakshi Sinha and Tahir Raj Bhasin. The movie is releasing 18th November and there's a tremendous buzz around the film. So first of all, pleasure having you guys on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you.
And tremendous action. You've said in one interview that Force 2 is something that can be identified with you as a brand. In fact, if Hollywood films can be identified with Bourne Identity with certain people, Force comes as far as brand is concerned.
I think it's these are the words of my studio, my director. We all feel the Force series could be the biggest action franchise in India, and we're very proud of it.
Right. Okay, now you're becoming this action heroine actually. Back to back immediately after Akira, you're having Force 2 and you're having like really kick-ass action scenes. I was just noticing one kick that you're having where your leg literally just goes like up actually.
Fantastic.
So how did you manage that?
That came from my training for Akira, where I learned mixed martial arts. So that really came in handy for the action in Force 2. There's actually a very interesting story behind that scene. I was not supposed to be so involved in it.
Right.
I was supposed to be in the corner taking care of a lady, shielding her from all the action that is going on. But John happened to see the trailer of Akira at that point of time.
Right.
And he went and told our action director, Kecha from Bangkok, that, you know what, add her into the scene, make her do the action as well. And while they were training, I think I was stretching or something, and I kicked really high, and Kecha was like, and he's like that much. My leg went above him, and he was like, oh, maybe we should do that. So I said, yeah, cool, and it turned out really, really nice.
Okay, I'll come to you like shortly, but do you feel that when an actress, if she performs action and if she has this image of being bindas and मतलब जो अपने लफ्ज़ों से भी जब वो एकदम बिल्कुल धराशायी करने को capability रखती हैं, do you feel it adds more to the charm somehow the way Sonakshi does?
I think Sonakshi is a leader amongst the pack because she really makes a difference. For Force 2, she's made a difference, and I think heroines should generally take a leaf out of her book because she's actually done films like Akira. And the film has done well, so she's been smart about the choices she's made, and she's got that extra punch about her, literally,
right,
where she's fearless. If you see her social media and you see the way she talks,
correct, exactly,
she's fearless about her answers. She doesn't really care about the repercussions.
Absolutely.
At the same time, in the film, her characters also portray the same thing, and like she rightly said, and she pointed out that KK, which is her character in Force 2, is an extension of herself. So you'll see a lot of Sonakshi Sinha in KK, and you'll see a lot of KK in Sonakshi Sinha. So I think she adds so much value to the film, and for us, I still remember the day when Vipul and me were sitting, and Abhinay, and Vipul said, John, we've got Sonakshi on this film. And for me, it was like, then you're sitting in a Rolls Royce, now enjoy the ride. Because we really felt we've got a powerful actor,
right,
a star, and finally by the end of it, a girl who could do action that was crazy.
Right.
So we had everything in one for us, and also not to forget, her mass media and social media following is so large.
That's true.
That I, as an actor, didn't have to worry because I said, "Nahi yaar, Sonakshi hai, so people will come in."
Yeah, that's true. Sonalicious, and that's how they.
Yeah.
But when you talk about the Rolls Royce part and all those things, I think you'll also include the entire "kaate nahi katti" ye din ye raat element as well, because I think that's looking like really enticing.
I mean, she does everything.
She does everything. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, now Tahir Raj Bhasin, we saw you in Mardani as well, and you looked so menacing over there. And the way you speak on the mobile, or the way your eyes work was absolutely something that's like anyone would love to repulsive about you, and which is, I think, a huge compliment as far as you playing that character is concerned. Similar, I think, portrayal you're doing in Force 2 as well. But when we look at you, like when you came over here a short while back, you don't look like that at all actually.
Sure.
You don't look like that at all actually.
Yeah.
So is it
I'm
the
taking that
actor?
as a compliment as
Definitely,
well.
I think that should be the actor,
Yeah.
which I think that comes to the fore. So what's your preparation like? How do you look so mean and
I
bad?
feel it's more challenging, in fact, to pull off a dark character if you don't look it. Like a journalist some time ago said that you've got the chocolate boy look. How do you pull off a dark character? So there is a preparation that goes into it. But personally, I've always looked at parts as every good has a little bit of bad, and every bad has a little bit of good in it. And it's those shades of grey that make the character interesting for me to play. And just to about the similar aspect part, I feel that Force 2 for me is a very different part from my first film. I know there are parts of the trailer where you feel just because I'm holding a phone, it might be similar to Mardani.
Correct.
And that is baggage, I think, that will come with me through my life. Every time I'm with a phone, people will think of the Mardani boy. But as a character, he's lighter. There's a sarcastic sense of humor to him. He's got a very a charming relationship with the two protagonists. It's a much more agile film. I had to prepare for physical action chase sequences that I've never done before. Responding to technology, which is a big deal. Like if you're shooting in one room on the phone with one camera, it's very different from if you're shooting with 4 cameras, one helicopter setup, you're running with John running behind you, you have to maintain your character. So it was on a bigger scale, a lot more challenging part.
Definitely.